changed some my settings. I copied the preference file. I switch sometimes to Epic to do various things, and sort of wiped out my settings, which wasn't a big deal. But now I want to modify them. Let me just see if all that looks correct. I think so. Okay. All right, where we left off is I'm neighboring the Drengin. Now, so far, I've managed to keep peace with them. My goal is to at least get to turn 50 without a war declaration, and I'm sort of doing it. I might even be now. They got ripe for conquest here. I am loving that these numbers are here, um, because I used to have to try to figure this out. Like, for instance, you see the skill in diplomacy. There's one plus. So I knew how this worked, and that one it was either a one or a two. Um, and then two pluses is three and four, and then three pluses is five or more. Um, so there kind of comes a case. It's like, okay, I know sort of how these add up here, but it's just so much easier to just have the numbers there, especially when trying to explain a lot of this stuff. I've just met the Terran Resistance. Now, with the particular race I made, I have a pretty good diplomacy with everyone to begin with. I get these plus twos, but it's only plus two. Um, so don't think anything that I'm doing here doesn't apply to the, I've played Drengin and maintained peace. I don't think they have actually penalties for likable. I could be wrong. Um, all the stuff, applies. So, um, I started my interactions with Jenna by just doing an open borders treaty. I generally trade this away to everyone. This is not like civilization games. It will not if I don't trade it, it's not going to prevent me from going into their space. It just affects their diplomatic modifiers. Now, my cat's going to hear my voice and she will probably have to get kicked out of the room at some point. Okay, spores of Yggdrasil, I think is how that's pronounced. I don't even recall getting this, but since I have it, I will use that to increase the stats of one of my other worlds here. All right, and I must have got that just at the end. Okay, so I have telescope takeover, which I don't need because I've kind of already unlocked the uh there I've explored all the territory in my space. Now, the Drengin haven't gone past they haven't gone out of the sector. I can almost conclude that the sector travel lines are behind me, even though I don't have it, because usually they kind of jump across fairly soon, and again, pretty aggressive here. What are they trying to take? Yeah, I don't know. Um, so I think what's going to end up happening here, there's a paradise world that's right next to him, and my house rule for this game is I can do 3 starbases on any core world. So for this one, I'm gonna do 3 culture starbases and expand this world to get pretty high influence. Let's see. I want smuggler. Just checking some stuff here. Okay. Um, Now, right now, I do have a debuff with the Drengin because I don't have a lot of military, so they're saying I'm ripe for conquest. Um, and they tend to build up a lot. They were kind of being pretty passive, or they weren't building up their fleets early on, but now that it looks like they've started. So I want to kind of keep, the more I fall behind, the more likelihood that there'll be a war declaration, regardless of my um their opinion on me. But if I can maintain peace, I might be able to flip the Drengin homeworld, and which will put them just to this, and uh, may possibly flip the whole sector here. My goal is to another house rule I have is I'm not going to do any sieges for this playthrough. So, my last game was very war focused, and I want to kind of do something a little different. So, going to be playing tall, but I will expand using influence, which I've already flipped this world here. This has a Drengin colonist here. And that is much faster after the most recent update. Okay, Starbase Idol. Okay, so I'm trying to get at least some military out, just so I'm not completely undefended. And then just kind of, I might put in the event there is, well, I probably don't need to do this right now. In the event there is a war, I want to just at least have stuff to kind of assist. What are these? Oh, these are the free frigates, so we'll just kind of put them here. Okay, so back to this. I don't know where they're going. They might be coming over here to the Strontium node. Um, but we'll see. All right. Okay, so 6 foreign ships. I think they're mostly these pirate ships. I want to make sure I don't lose this. Being silly. So these fighters, I don't think have any defenses, and they have 3 hit points. Yeah, 1 beam. I feel, yeah, I'm confident that I can destroy them here. I gotta watch out because they've changed some of the stats on these things. All right, this first battle, I did see that they came along a little bit forward here. Now this is a bug. It's showing damage textures, even though I haven't even been in a combat yet with that. And let's look at, so that I have 10 experience. I'll watch some of the battles. I'm not gonna watch them all. Oh, I wanted to look at the camera changes. These won't last long. And then, so I got 3 experience for that battle. And we'll do a quick battle. And then that leveled this up here. And probably get the reinforced hull. So I can actually use this commander ship to fight. And I want to just kind of clean up the little pirates, which will also level my commander ship. Okay, there's a number here, which means there's new resources. Xanthium deposit, tech pod hives. I don't know how to pronounce that word. And then Arner spice. and then you always get these resources. And I believe the way it works is every time someone gets one, it puts one in the bazaar, and then when they trade, so that'll all affect the price. Okay, planetary defense module in your vault. Provide protection. I think I might sell this. I'm not worried about invasions really, and the money will actually do me better. Okay. 5 diligence. This is a good leader probably for our manufacturing world with the diligence. Um, it can also be a commander. Let's do more commanders. I haven't done a lot of games where I'm getting a ton of flagships. They made a change that there's apparently a lot more flagships in the roster. My guess is to just make it so you have more flagships, even with some of the changes. Some people have not received too many. Okay. I'm just double checking the colonies. Sometimes I leave things on them, like colony ships I thought I was going to use and then I didn't, or send them two at the same location. Okay, ship graveyards are very dangerous early on, because you're starting flagships probably won't take on 3. It's going to be a risk if you actually defeat them by themselves. So before I do ship graveyards, I like to get a couple fighters. And I do want to get those. Where did the AI go? They're going for this Durantine node. Now this is going to do 2 things. They are. It's going to allow them to get enough range to reach all my worlds, and then obviously they get the Durantium. So let's see if I can do this. I might tell them to remove their ships, and then they can't expand. Now they're not going to like this, but maybe I can buy myself enough time to get that resource. Okay, so this is going to be a debuff on my diplomacy, and it looks like I have a other I can do a trade here. So we got techs. I don't know why all these things shrink after every time. And I have tech trading on more just because you can do diplomacy without it, but I wanted to kind of show some of this. So this particular AI is going to do a lot of shipbuilding stuff and weapons, manufacturing. Weird fluff or something flying by. Let's see. Now, I generally don't give, when I'm doing diplomat games, I don't give anything that gives a diplomacy bonus, because then the makes all my effects weaker. Here's that. We demand you leave our territory as a -1. Now, defensive studies, I probably can trade because they generally don't redesign their ships. And if they do, I'll be happy. I've been wanting them to. Okay, so we'll do that. I won't give them railguns. Actually, maybe I'll give them quantum computing. Faster they research, the more stuff I can get from trading. Okay, Promethean drive and subspace streams visible, so they can see the streams now. But they don't like trading this tech. And Xeno manufacturing gives me the Durantium processor. That's actually seems pretty good. And let's trade diplomat capital. Because I have a diplomat, I'm gaining some diplomat capital, and this is just like money. 36. So you don't have to always trade credits. I don't have that many. I don't want to give them a bunch of credits. They have plenty here. So I can trade my diplomat capital and accept. Okay. And then the Durantium processor is 3 Durantium. Okay. We'll see this turn. They may still find a way to get to this Durantium. I do want to get some more of it. There's Illyrium and antimatter as well. I think as far as colonizing, probably will not do colony ships on this world. How many? Oh, well. So we'll finish that colony ship, and then I will do uh, constructors on repeat. But I'm going to do the new design here. We'll do constructor. All right, and start with the unshielded thruster. And I don't have mass for the interstellar drive at this point, so we'll do a fast constructor. Oh, wait, that means this option, you don't want short ship names. That's preference file was before that. One, no, that I guess you still can't do that anymore. We'll just set it to 1. Why don't I actually? If that was available. Oh, because my constructor probably has the interstellar drive on the design. Okay, so we got that. We'll do fast constructors. And we'll build that and set to repeat. So we'll finish our colony ship, then we'll do constructors here. This shipyard has been doing some, I'm just kind of grabbing all the colonies around it, which I've done. So I'm now doing some of my warships down here. This one's still colonizing, and this is going to be probably my main production world, which I can do this now. And my rush. Now I'll let that finish slow. Oh, I keep forgetting. I need to look at this stuff. Okay. Well, the Drengin seem to have ignored my request to get out my territory. But they can't build a starbase right here. They'll have to go on the other side. All right. Orbital manufacturing, commuting substrates. Oh, why was that left uncompleted? I want the shields. And that looks like all right. Let me just make sure I'm not having These are two fighters. This is fighter. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not dealing with a cruiser I just run into and ooh, I've lost half my hit points. Okay, I gotta be careful I don't lose this. Do a volley. Okay, so I just need to do one hit. They could hit me for one damage. Why is that? Yeah, I'll probably do one more battle and then I have to go repair. I don't want to lose this. Don't want this. Yeah, there we go. So I still get one attack in, but now I could probably still win this, but I'm starting to get to. I do what an average of 2 damage per attack. They'll do 1 damage per attack. 2 rounds. They'll get 2 rounds. I think it's probably still relatively safe. But then I don't want to take any more risks with this. Oh, part of the reason my hit points are so low is because I got that HP boost. Okay. I forgot about that. Okay. I don't see the um, shipyard. We'll just maybe move this over here. And then I'm going to go to the shipyard with this and hopefully not forget this for the rest of the game. Okay, let's get... Where is... Let's kind of put a couple of our new fighters... Excuse me. A couple new fighters near that ship graveyard. Not enough control. Yeah, I think I might be done with using control for colonies. Okay, so I'm grabbing this one, which will add 3 minerals to the one of these 2 cores. Um, there's this, which is tempting, but that's not going to do very well. Can I do... No, I can't. You have to do it with a ship. I was going to check the range. Um, Probably this is the next one, so I can work on or build up my production. So they're going to get that Durantum node, which is fun. Oh, I was like, no, no, sorry, I can't. I'm not doing war. So the Terran resistance is annoying them, which is kind of strange because they don't have any border friction, but they are very warlike. By the way, I will have no shame in making the AI declare wars for me, but I won't be going to war. All right, so we got the quantum computing. Now, this they may not trade a whole lot for this because I don't have the best reputation with them yet. Um, well, I think I might be able to maintain peace with them, so let's help their war. Here, let's leadership recruiting. Can I get this? I can get for railguns and quantum computing. Okay, that's. And I don't have any credits right now. How much capital to before? So what's going on here is the more you trade of something, if I do just a little bit of capital or a little bit of small trades, um, it goes pretty well. But there's a point where they just like, we've given you too much, so that's where these jumps are. Then they really want something. So, two diplomatic capital is probably not worth it. Antimatter, you're kind of looking for surpluses. Okay, so one Illyrium. Okay. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get a whole lot. Let's just check the other techs. They won't. I don't know all the values. I haven't played with Tech Train for a while. Um, you can also get kind of a peek at what they're doing. Drengin or what they're researching. Okay, so I think really right now the probably the best thing is just get two diplomatic capital, and they may consider this as a gift. You might as well get something. Okay, but leadership recruiting is very nice. It unlocks the factions. Which with this one I get the free mind center, which is really good. Curious though, did that unlock tourism? Yes, it did. Because I have uh, the free mind center, tourism is now unlocked. And I think I was getting about 10 income. Now I'm getting 23. I'm not sure if that's all from tourism. This is a really good one to put your leaders in. The other, this one's not so good because I have policies that are just way better for growth. And then Warforge, um, if I'm hurting on the uh, shipyard production. But I want. Do I want to pull up any of these leaders here? No. I like the name Whiskers Maximus. Speaking of Whiskers, where's my cat? Oh, I keep forgetting I have that. Nah, I'll do it later. Let's see. Just Columbia Experimental Lecture 5. That will short order. DNA is taken. So my choice. Well, I don't role play these things. I look for whatever's best. I believe I want the approval. Speaking of approval, let's go Core Worlds. And I believe this world doesn't need as much approval because I'm going to be going very well focused up here. This one is going to be sensitive to approval because I'm doing manufacturing. Manufacturing and research, you want to increase your approval. Okay, and then with leadership recruitment, I unlocked my fourth policy slot. Uh, I could, given the fact I have so much growth with these two policies, taking a pollution hit is actually not that bad to increase my income with land exploitation. I'm not at war, so I don't need the war ones. There's also laissez-faire, which is increases my gross income by 100%. That's might actually be better. This is So do these add up? No. I wish this number. Oh, this is revenue minus 48, 45, 44. Okay, so I have to. There's no summary here. I'll actually post this here. And I'm going to, let's see, 44. Let's reduce our taxes 31. Let's do that because then actually, that didn't seem to change that much. Core, what? Is this bugged? Why is my approval tanked? Did I miss? I did something here. Oh, it's the laissez-faire. Oh, that's okay. That's why. I was like, what is going on? Let's go look at that. Jeez. Okay, for some reason it hasn't updated. Yeah, 10%, and let's do land exploitation then. There it goes. Okay. 80. That's probably decent. What is up here? 32. Okay. We'll do. Well, that didn't actually change that much. Let's go back. Oh, the other one was with laissez-faire. This one does not seem to be gross income 153. Gross income. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on here. Why it's. But I'm going to trust that this is probably better. Let's see, 30. I'll find out next turn. If it's around 200, then, or if it doesn't change, land exploitation doesn't seem to be working right. Or maybe I'm just not seeing it here. Okay. We're getting the unprotected debuff. And then this one has higher expectations, so okay. Electra has been able to make a colony ship, and their next one's in 13 turns. Partially because the pollution's pretty low. I'm not seeing the other buffs. Okay, let's see. We have a dead world here. No, that's not dead. Alright, so there's no dead worlds there. There's one right here. Um, let's do this because I'm not going to see it any other way. How's our flagship doing on repairs? 14. Okay, still needs to repair a little longer. Alright, let's do a supply ship and then another colony ship. Actually, probably a couple supply ships. And then I'll adjust that as needed. Let's put one more interceptor over here. 2 foreign ships. They're pirates. Pirates. Okay, there's another pirates up there. Survey. Started space-based landfill. That's a new type. Um, Light spreader. We did interceptors. Okay. Oh, okay, that's why. An unusual I don't even know what that means. In space-time has led to a gravitational eddy. You're drawing debris from all directions. Some aliens passive even uses landfill. There might be some things valuable here, but it's going to be mostly junk. Possibly dangerous junk. Why not? Okay. Durantium and Heliosaur. Okay, we'll get the artifact here. Don't want to use my executive order quite yet because I still need. It's not. I might not be able to afford the leader. Okay, time to redesign some ships. And unlocking. I get 10 culture points plus I unlock the entertainer, which is always good, and then a general influence growth. So let's do that. And then we'll do one of my new ship designs. Start new design, and actually let's upgrade an existing one. This is get rid of that. That was used for some testing. Oh, it's already designed for me. I already did this. Railguns and 2 shield generators. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I was going to do. 2 railguns, a shield generator. And then we'll have the police interceptor. Let's edit this design. Start new design. Get rid of one of the railguns and do a shield generator. And we'll call it a Mark II. And then come in here and get rid of the Mark 1. I might not even build this, but I just want to have it here. And then I do need some trade ships. So we got, might take that off repeat. Let's do 2 trade ships, but I need to redesign the trade ship. Wood over water. Oh, can't do that yet. Okay. Let's probably do, after that, they'll do another constructor. And then these 2 are connected, so let's maybe get a asteroid miner to grab that asteroid field. There's a singular asteroid field up here, a singular. If I can get over here, there's a pretty nice field up there. Another nice field, and this, if I can get this, this would be nice. Because you get a nice field plus um, a bunch of that would actually be a production capital world. But if I'm gonna go for that, well, I would have to get a constructor. So they have dropped their constructor here. I'm not really worried about him again wasting constructor on a single Duranthium node, especially since there's these two, which would have been better for him. But more importantly, the Drengin have the ability to reach all my worlds. So when I go to war, I want to. I mean, they probably could do it anyways. They're have two worlds over here, but if I go to war, then I have to focus down those starbases first to reduce their range. That's one way of stopping the spam of seed ships going everywhere, is reduce the range of where they can actually go. Okay. I still can see everything that they're doing. Well, maybe. I still see their fleets. So this that artifact I use, I guess, is persistent. I thought it was a one-time thing. All right, so I would like to get this life relic. But then and this thulium here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 2, 3. I don't think I can get all this. No, they're just too far apart. Um, I'll have to skip the life relic, but if I can get this with thulium, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I can see that just eyeballing it. That's in range, and we'll just give it a name, constructor. Thulium, Duranthium, and do another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Two Duranthium there. There's an Illyrium down here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. And I try to put my star bases closer to my area if I can help it. It just makes it easier to defend. But I also want to get as many resources around a single star base. Um, let's see. Oh, there's a culture relic. That'd be nice. Nothing around it, unfortunately. Can't even get a, yeah, nothing really around it. So I'll use that to, okay, and then do a constructor. I'm probably not going to get all these, but I'll leave the marks up even if the AI takes them. So if I do a war, don't remember if I can actually go there, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, that I think is all my immediate resources. And then we'll see if I grab anything else here. Okay, this is done its basics. This is the production world. Do need some other things here. Let's see. It's also a paradise world, but may not be my production capital, but and I may not always leave this as production, but I might do it for a little while. Let's maybe put the governor's manor. Oh, that's a lot more expensive. Oh, I could have just read that. That's 14 turns. Okay, manufacturing districts. I need to get these up because I just don't have the manufacturing. I don't think I'm worried about food, so we can get rid of those. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So it goes down here and then builds this one and here, that way around. I'm gonna leave these two open because I'm gonna probably put something that buffs the starports. And then tech pod hives, I want to make sure I don't forget to queue that because that's really nice. And approval, probably being good tier. What else we got? I think that's all I'll exploit right now. Well, let's grab the approval. This will be, I might queue this up here. That's kind of just a really good triangle resources. I might still throw like a little research district in here, but this is good. I think this is going to be one of these worlds that just has a whole bunch of stuff. Research. I'm pretty diluted, so I don't want any more resources on. Let's do manufacturing. Okay, that's good enough. One more. Is this influence? Yeah. I think the rest of the tiles later, I might change my mind, but rest of tiles later will probably be all influence. Okay, how are we doing? I don't know if did I check this already? Okay, it's been mostly repaired up. And 7 turns. Let's start this artifact research. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to kill, and then move. No, I'll take the artifact right now. I need to do some research during this game here too. I want to see if there's a difference between the different anomalies. Anomaly, scuttle, crane. Uh, okay, I think all these worlds have colonists or ships to protect them from the AI. Let's just get one over here. I still need to want to build the ships to protect my other investments. Let's see. I don't want to get too far away because I want to take that ship graveyard once those ships arrive. Moves. It's really the only thing around here. How many turns are you set? Summon synthetic leader. Yes. Ancient but loyal Yor. Yeah, that's probably still worth doing. I have a decent amount of money here. So let's do this. Oh, invite leaders. I have to wait. Let's wait till that. But let's put our. Let's use our leader here. That is not loyal. I knew it was going to probably be a quote from the this. Yeah, I'll mess with that later. But yeah, that's not loyal. Once I am going to go into my documents real quick, just in case I want to change or look that up for bugging purposes. If it, I don't know if it's a bug, might be intended as a joke. So, but we'll do this and loyal Yor. Okay, so I'm going to click go to, and then I'm going to probably send this over to here and try to get that. Do I have another constructor coming? Okay, and I'm going to put you into a faction. So I have 39 income, and now it's 46. So Free Mind Center is always really good. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's a anomaly. The subspace anomaly is right, or like right here. So I don't necessarily need anomaly detection, although it will kind of help, but to maybe go down that path. Heinlein, this is how many population? You have 3? Okay. Uh let's have you build a couple constructors. I think yeah, I'm not too far behind the Drengin with military. I mean, their military is not the greatest. Defensive studies, subspace scanning. What will do for nothing? Okay, what will you do for 300 credits? Yeah, you're not gonna value it too much. How much diplomat capital? I just want curious. So that's what's just about 16 for 300. 300 about 16. So it looks like one diplomat capital, they'll do it for about 20. Okay. How about giving me my snuggler colony back? Nope. I'm just curious. It's not actually that bad. Okay. Now you have a lot of money, which I want. Um, okay, they're getting a little trigger happy. Get right, conquer. Might declare war just because I got them pressed against. They can't get out until they go through me. Uh, I'll give you defensive states. I'm not gonna. Yeah, that's actually a decent amount. Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, I could have done it persuade. Too late. I'm trying to get the AI to build defenses for a challenge. Oh, I need to build the right kind of ships. These are not going to do well in actual war. Uh, fighters. Okay, and then we'll do invite leaders. And I want one for a diplomat. Let's see, 341, 313. And then that they're also spy and embezzle. Ooh, that's a really nice diplomat. Okay. I wonder if this will allow them to scout for me. I don't know that actually. I know I can see where they're going, but I don't know if it's like a scout. And I want another leader to put embezzler. There's another one of those. Oh, this one's an embezzler too. Let's probably grab you and put you into the free mind center. So I'm at 47 per turn and 56. Can I raise my taxes? I might be able to do that. I'll wait a little bit longer, but okay, so I did the coordination beacon, interceptor, 2 foreign ships. You can skip that here. All right, I want to send something over to here. Okay, so our borders are connecting. Um, another constructor would be nice to get my third starbase up there. Oh, our diplomat stole 10 credits from Terran Resistance. That is the first time I've actually seen that, but I don't have all my notifications turned on, so I'm like still a little passive income. Manufacturing districts completed. Don't care. Survey ship, nanite warship. I'm getting a lot of those. This is my okay, yeah, loyalty is always good. This approval is a short-term hit, but this is a long-term gain. But this isn't the greatest governor though. So I probably am not terribly concerned about if he gets annoyed by it. I just don't want him to flip. I really don't want to take a chance I'm wrong on one mechanic. Okay, so I get a warship, I get another frigate, and then I can harvest for. I might harvest for resources at this point. The frigates I get aren't that great. They don't have defenses, so and my ship production is again to be decent. Okay, Xeno Entertainment. 9 expectation, 16. Let's do the 16 food guy. And 9, 14. So we're at turn 50. I do need to make my way towards cruisers just in case. Um, 2 modules, orbital replicators. And then Delirium Cell. I'm not worried. Is this yeah, this is just one that I want to use for surveying. So let's do moves. I don't need to outfit this with strong weapons. I'll just get a fleet to protect it. Do I want a leader or two? No, I'll take the leader. Throw this into my faction. I think the other one went here. This one's going to go to the double Durantium. Oh, triple. That's a triple Durantium node. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. No. Let's grab that. I want to make sure I don't lose this, so that's going to just come right here for now. Um, turn. So I'm putting pressure on the Drengin homeworld. I stand a good chance of flipping it. Unless I get something that prevents me from flipping them, but... One second, the cat. Is that another 10? Feels like it might be better than I thought. I didn't think it even worked, let alone... Okay, so I got 3 ships. Now they may have buffed this. I don't know all the changes that they did here, but they may have buffed this, so but this is usually what I need to... Okay. Culture. Okay. Between this, I have a choice. I don't necessarily need another culture base. There's nothing else in range that I can buff with the culture. So I might just do a military one in case the AI just flies by it. and just the archaeology lab, starbase defenses. Uh, and then that, I think that, yeah, all my colonies now get 20% influence gain, and then all my starbases get 20%. So I'll try to actually buff my relics this time around. I haven't done that in a while. Okay. I'm going to wait. That's a culture base. That's a culture base. And then I can do one more for my house rule. And I don't have a. I think I got a little quick to spend that module. Would have been better there. Okay. Got those two constructors. I do want a colony ship. More colony ships. I need two more here. But my growth is a little bit hampered. So let's go turn off land exploitation. And let's probably do experimental drives. The problem is Fiendline, I think, has lower growth rate. So it looks, they have the growth rate of a silicon race. But it's still not too bad, but it could be a little better. Housing districts. That's a, yeah, that's a clinic. Okay. But I'm not going to change any of that stuff. Increase the crime rate of. I might sell it. It's a fun toy, but I think I need the money more. Um, buy all the leaders here, put them into the free mind center, and I think I need to up my taxes. Apparently, I can't find it. So this will, yeah, I think I'll go to medium. There we go. Okay. Got some decent income coming over. This is can I do moves? Let's do. Oh, did I forget what this is? This guy still doing his little. I guess I didn't track down. Yeah, he's already finished. I didn't pay attention to what that gave me. Okay, ship graveyard. I might lose two fighters. Hopefully, just two fighters. It didn't look like the combat. Oh, okay. Just took a while to resolve. And then I didn't lose my flagship, thankfully. I lost one of the fighters. Okay. I can't see the combat, which is. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. So looking here, these cutters are okay. They're this. This is a standard one. So if this was three pirate ships, and if you ran in here with your colony ship, there's a or your this one's built up a little bit, but you stand a good chance of losing your survey ships trying to go after the lightly defended pirate bases. So just kind of keep in mind, don't try to jump to taking ship graveyards because you tried it once and it you didn't lose anything because you can very much lose your flagship running into those unprepared. Take that. And that's probably good enough for supply for a little bit. Let's see. I cannot actually take advantage of that supply ship for, or colony ship for many turns. I want my capital to build. No, these are not. Oh, I can't build or design the other ones. Let's see. Trade. Yeah, I have 3 licenses available. So I want to get those going. And we'll finish orbital assembly. Let's build the praxis here. And I don't think I need. I do need a couple modules. 2, 4, 7, 9. Let's do that. Or maybe we can mix this up and then do supply ships. Oh, we should build some sort of defense. We'll try that for now. Okay, Bezier might now be much better than I thought. Again, very consistently, like 10 credits. How is this? Now is this working a certain way? Diplomats. No, not really, but I want to reassign. That's actually pretty good. One for governor. 38 decay, and this is pushing 9 production over. So yeah, I don't want to reassign that quite yet. To be its own governor, it'll hurt my expansion right now. Then because I have to build that up. Okay, I just met the Drath. And then event. Okay, it's the retribution. Is this one I just build? No, I need 3 parts. Space junk. Okay. Yes. Let's do 1 light spreader. Actually, I will do this differently. Oh, I can't rush it. Okay. Oh, and I don't even have the control for it. Alright, I might just wait then. I don't want to forget to build my freighters. Okay, opens trade. Okay, they're going. Can sort of see their like strategies here. So they're doing. Everyone does these two subspace techs, and then they have orbital manufacturing, and then they're going down the governance path. So colonial bureaucracy gives me another policy slot. For some reason, I can't trade it. There we go. Open borders and energy decay. So I'm going to pump up the AI so they can beat me. This might be the worst plan ever, but okay. There's still a cabinet. Isn't I could skip that. Political capital. That's the tourism minister. Okay, and then resources. Now I'm got a little bit on the table, so it's getting a point where this is not going to be all that great. Let's do the persuade. And let's give them the Helios ore. Nope, they don't want to give too much for it. Nope. Tarantium. Nope. And antimatter. No. Okay. Offer. Oh, it's bugged. If it's bugged, just hit reject. Don't keep trying to. Like, if I trade this, it's supposed to go up, which it is, but then if I trade it again, it goes down. It's messed up. So, and this will use it, or it is considered, even though you don't see it in this you give section. Is that no? It's not. It's political capital. Before I accept, I will make some change. How many credits per month do I have to give you to get to accept? 9? Okay, let's do 8 and then accept. Because every credits per month is 50, worth 50 credits. So you basically do it until it says accept. And then you go back one down and then click credits. All right, so let's look at our deal. I'm going to be giving them about 400 credits over the course of this treaty, which is not that big of a deal. It's a small percentage of what I have here. Oh, I didn't even do open borders yet. Let's do this one more time. Open borders. Political capital. Here's still a cabinet. Colonial bureaucracy, yeah. And in credits per month. Yeah, it saves about 100 credits by doing it this way. Actually, it's almost 150 credits. Okay. So that's these are really good policies. Plus, I get 100 diplomat capital that I can trade to another AI. So even that, I mean, that skews this deal even further. I mean, this is probably pretty matched. I get two tags, or they get one. They get their shields. I'm trading them this is gonna be a pretty close deal because I have to also consider I get diplomat capital. These another policy slot's always good. Plus I get planetary stimulus, prisons, bureaucratic offices. I'm gonna get the tourism position. Yeah, so that's uh that's actually a deal in my favor. Okay. Battle cruisers. Are you still you have what, one fleet for sure? Drengin's getting a little trigger happy, but they're getting in range. Oh, their resistance is so low. Their approval must be tanked. That means once I cover this up and start that, I could flip it relatively quickly. All right, Drengin. So I get, where's the diplomatic capital? Did that thing lie to me? Yeah, I did. It probably only counts if you research it. All right, so we got one, two. I'm paying them tribute. Culture treaty, trading with each other, skill and diplomacy. So 6, 7. So they'll still like me, but they're going to probably be over here. Xeno entertainment. Doesn't seem like they'll do too much. Should probably. I don't want to do credits per month because they're thinking about war. Xeno entertainment, I think, is better. Let's make the AI even stronger. This is going to be a great plan. Okay, let's do some diplomat capital just to balance out the trade. Yeah. And then Jenna has a lot of stuff. Let me see. Let's back up here. What else do you have in mind? I can do friendship treaty with her, but this is going to annoy the Drengin if I do that because they're already trying to um pay me to declare war on them. Yeah. So forgot I did that. Okay, I screwed up my trade. You want to do this later? Um, I'll wait to do the friendship treaty because I want to flip the Drengin before they get close. Can I get anything to do culture? I don't see anything. Security lights. Let's look at our. How are we doing for crime? 30%. Yeah, I think I want security lights. Otherwise, planetary stimulus. That's my 71 point. So 9 credits per turn. Increase for that, or we could do more production. Let's do more production. Where do you go? Planetary stimulus. Okay. Okay. Then I've unlocked a couple tourism. So we got the Minister of Culture, Minister of Tourism. Minister of Justice. Justice is reduces crime. So you're going to be a minister. You'll be one. And you'll probably be one for now. Okay, because I'm going to be doing some pushing of my influence, let's put you as the culture one. You're going to be the influence one, or the tourism one, and you'll do the crime one. I think I just wiped out my crime. And snuggler colony. I'll take at least one of those. And let's look at the crime. Yeah, it wiped out the crime on all my colonies by having that governor. Drengin processor. We'll go right there. I'm going to put that to the top of the queue. And move this up. Let's see that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, it seems to be a okay order. But yeah, there we go. We'll do that. I got some pretty good production going on here. I should actually, now that this can be done decently quick, I want to do my surveys. We'll do a survey here. So you want like 3 core worlds, even if you're playing tall, so you can do this quest. If you're going to bother with it, of course. But you'll have to have at least 3 cores. Okay. And then I've done all my other ones here. I still need a colony ship. Okay, trade ship. Uh, we'll send another trade ship over here. On my agreements with the Drengin, it doesn't, I don't think there's anything that shows me all the agreements unless it's the diplomacy graph. That's been about 50 turns. Maybe that was open borders. I should, oh, there's the pirate shipyard. There we go. Oh, let's not, yeah, there we go. Oh, good is the praxis. 5 beam, 2 missile. That's decent. And this is a warship. It's not a prototype component. Particle beam. Okay, so this is for fighting. I never actually knew it was kind of a shark-looking thing, or I haven't seen it in a while. So I'll get that fighting, and then I want to get a fleet around that somewhat soon. Okay, I gotta be. Oh, that's not my constructor. Okay, mining starbase. And then where are you? Let's be somewhat careful. Umbral Horror. 3 kinetic attack, 11 evasion. So I think they're still fairly easy, but I'm not sure. Oh, and then they can get armor as they level. Neat. Okay, so here's the actual nest. Let's move that here. Let's move this one. Hundred and 20. I think I want more influence. Let's see, 5, 4, 2. And these will buff the approval. Population, wealth. Wealth is good for tourism type stuff. So diluted here, but I think it's still a good deal. So I can take advantage of the tourism. Let's see, trade network. Did this change? No. Trade network. Financial capital approval and oh, Galactic Commission. 1 per galaxy. This is does not this does okay, so looking at this doesn't receive any effects for, but it grants 3 influence. Now the base one does 2, so I don't think I might put it in the center of a pack, but a cluster, but I might put it on the outskirts. But it doesn't. Let's see, 3. We'll probably put that here. It would almost be better there, but those are really good influence tiles. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put that there. And let's move the influence tiles up. And then just set their build order. That's fine. That can go further back down than that. These can trade spots, so here, here. And then we can do those 2. And manufacturing. probably do maybe after that. Well, what's left here? Population. I'll probably do the one that increases wealth, just so that's gonna be a lot of population. But it again, I'm trying to do kind of a somewhat tall game. Okay, I need a actual fleet here, so let's do turn off the repeat and 6 more minnows and 2 frigates. And then once that's done, then I will send that out, or that fleet out, and then this should help defeat whatever they're building over here. Okay, we got a new AI to trade with. Let's let them finish their turn. Okay, so you evaded that attack. Does this have shields? No, not really. Okay, did that without losses. Okay, Onyx. Open borders. And quantum computing. And that's all I'm going to trade there. There's still a cabinet, unless I can get something good. Cultural influence. 13. Diplomatic capital. Energy deflection. And we'll take the rest of the money for later. Well, let's use our persuade. That seems pretty good. I almost have enough credits out of that deal to, but I might actually trade for someone else for research with that money instead of diluting the trade, which lowers the overall value. Okay, accept. Or I might buy more leaders because. Okay. Universal rights. Citizens are in our species gain 5% approval. I don't really have anyone else. And then unlocks the Union Center improvement. I would do that, but. Oh, 5 free leaders. Okay, never mind. I might take this because empowerment will give me 5 leaders, which will go into my factions. Did I? Oh, yeah. finish that, and then we'll do the light spreader. What time is it? Okay, I might play for about 15 more minutes, and then I will be return a little bit later here. So I haven't quite flipped the Drengin world, but it's gonna happen. There's only 3 or 4 tiles away. Slowly but surely, I'm eating through their space here. Let's level this praxis even more. I think that actually increased a little bit. Looks like I got range extender, and I don't know what that one is. Now I'm not going to destroy this shipyard because, at least not right now. I can come here and use it to level. You know, as it builds the ships out, I can use it to level my fleets. Which is good because I'm not going to be focusing on war, so it's really the only way I can do that. I need to wait, xenobiology. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I need subspace scanning. I gotta unlock these things. Been waiting too long. Let's get space junk to complete that other quest. Commander ship. Let's have the Praxis join up with this. That will be the one I use to take on the graveyards. Let me actually change this. I don't care. Diablo Catalyst, 300 treasury. I don't need the Diablo Catalyst. I'll take the money. Looks like I unlocked a leader. Throw him in the faction. Actually, 3 control embezzler. I forgot I need new diplomats assignments. Drath, let's put you there, and let's assign you to the Onyx. So I think this is 4 diplomat capital a turn. Yep. 4. You had 1 per. And the AI is, oh. Dang it. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Because my open borders canceled, now they're getting annoyed about that too. And at this point, they are going to trend towards where they don't like me. Unless I do this. We'll see if that works. It will annoy their enemies, but they're my closest. Precursor drives and treasury. I'll take treasury. Do I want my 3rd commander? Yeah, I'll float the treasury here. Let's get this. Okay. You're going to that right now. I may have to pick up anomaly detection somewhat soon. This appears to be keeping them from going to here. I need to probably get one of my colony ships over there. 13. Well, kind of growth capped. At this point, it doesn't matter who I assign this to because I've assigned it to their 2 core worlds. So let's probably go here. All right. Ah, crap. I was afraid of that. Got greedy. What? One more move. Oh, I lost that constructor. Okay. So my skill in diplomacy is 4. So they really like me. I'm gonna wait until I can trade open borders though. I went from 5th to 3rd on manufacturing. But my military, I need to maybe focus a little bit more on that. Trade, open borders. They're not. Much for a war declaration. It's not too bad, but maybe I'll get someone else to do it. Open borders and quantum computing. I need modules, but I also need some text. They won't trade these usually. Yeah, these are all the ones. How much for 3 modules for quantum computing? No. We'll just do our normal. Okay, so the Drengin finally made across there. Okay, so there's. It looks like there's a sector to my left. They're going to take something, aren't they? And then there's a sector down here. So let's go. Well, I may unlock that soon in 2 turns, so I don't need to mark it. Okay, let's see. Minnow. If I could get to 2 fleets. Because they're working on their 2nd fleet. Colony ship. Can you even do that? Not for a while. Yeah, I think the cats they expand so slow. Let's see. I mean, part of it is probably the pollution. 5 to manufacturing. I'm going, and then where did that go? And then every point of manufacturing increases gross income. Want as many. Probably this. And then we'll do that prioritizes that. And this is going to be second on the list. Do you want a colonial clinic? I don't know where I might put it. Maybe right here. I'll do that after all these. Okay, I'll just finish out the turn and then I'll be done here. Okay, recap. I haven't quite taken the Drengin world. I'm moving towards it here. Let's expectations 9. And I completed that unfortunately, so I can't actually send it out yet. That was over here. Let's do the Yggdrasil. Not yet. So this is class 5 world. Um, from that, I'm also wondering if I might be wrong on increasing the classes of the colonies. I might have to, if I ever get the chimeric biomass, may want to look at that. Because that might work a little differently than I thought. But that was probably a big boost over to this because my uh core or capital isn't really doing all that great. In fact, I may move my capital because why not? Because this looks better capital than this little desert world. Okay, I'm gonna avoid trying to complete my whole next turn. Get one more turn syndrome. All right, so I'm not done with the colonization phase, but I'm close. I need about 4 or 5 colony ships. I am low capped on population though. As far as stats go, my military is abysmal. That's par for the course. I just try to get enough military to defend myself, and then I will shoot up later. Um, if I get into a war, I'll be able to do it. But I just try to keep somewhat close. Military power, Onyx is usually pretty strong on military. Drengin are behind them, but Drengin, I don't think Onyx is doing all that great. Because they may be more in here. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go. Where are the Drengin looking at? Yeah, they haven't built that many ships. Okay, so the Onyx are third. They're not first. Let's see. Planets colonized, I always like to be the first in here. Um, and this is despite having a very low growth uh, group that I'm playing, or the civilization I'm playing is low growth. But let's go to their stats here. Economic power, Drath are a pretty good economic faction, so that's predictable. That's their population. I'm keeping up there. I'm not the highest, but uh, despite like a very low growth rate, I'm keeping my population going pretty good. It does help with all the policies. Influence, I'm just smoking everyone on influence. And then manufacturing is decent. Research is a little weak. And mine, I'm doing more or getting more of the technologies trying to do trades, although they're not being giving me a lot of stuff right now. So, but that's all I may do today. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good day.